Well now, you are an ambitious one, aren't you? I'm afraid I have no more contracts for you. Our time working together has come to an end. Instead, you must report to Ochiva, here in the Sanctuary.
Ah, greetings. I have been waiting for you. As Vicente surely told you, your time working with him has come to an end. From now on, you will receive all assignments directly from me. In the Imperial City, there lives a high elf who must be removed from existence. Finding this person may prove... I knew you wouldn't be able to resist. Your target is a high elf named Phalion. He lives somewhere in the Imperial City and fancies long walks. Unfortunately, that's all we know. This contract will require a bit of detective work. Ah, yes, there is one more thing. The Imperial City is also home to an Imperial Legion captain named Adamus Philida. Do you know who that is? Philida has dedicated his life to eradicating the Dark Brotherhood. When that happens, he tends to make our lives uncomfortable. If possible, do away with Phalion someplace out of the way. This will make it look like a simple murder. Philida will be none the wiser, and you'll receive a nice bonus. Now go, and may Sithis go with you.
Afternoon.
Welcome, friend, to the Tiber Septim Hope. Phalion? Oh, I know him all right. A waste of life, that one. He lives here, you know, with his sweetheart, a trainer. What that poor girl sees in him, I'll never know. A trainer pays for their room, their food, everything. She's quite wealthy, I believe. Phalion used to have money. Used to be quite a gentleman, too. But that was before he took a fancy to the, you know, the skooma. Now Phalion's hardly ever here. He's off using skooma, wandering the city looking for some, I imagine. He comes back every night to be with a trainer, but only for a few hours, I swear. He's that Imperial Watch captain that's always chasing after the Grey Fox and the Thieves Guild. Chasing after shadows, if you ask me. Be seeing you.
Yes, good sir? How may I help you? Please, I don't mean to get emotional, but I feel I can trust you. I just don't know what to do about Phalion. All he thinks about, all he cares about is skooma. He was a fine young man once, but he's lost everything. I followed him a few times to see where he goes. Walks around the city looking for skooma. And then he goes to Lordmir's house for several hours. It's in the Elfin Gardens district. Thank you for listening. You're a good friend. I just hope my sweet Phelan can clean himself up, or that awful schooner will be the death of him. Oh, yes. Goodbye.
Everyone's talking about the victory over Mehrunes Dagon. I can hardly
I'm listening.
believe...
Well met.
Hello there.
Hey, what are you doing here? You're not my friend? What do you want? Sleep? But, no, I'm not tired. Not tired right now.
Good to see you.
The High Elf Thalian now swims in the maelstrom of darkness at the feet of our dread father, Sithis, and there were no witnesses to your handiwork. Because of the discretion you exercised, Captain Philida will not suspect the Dark Brotherhood was involved and will not meddle in our affairs. Here is your reward and bonus. I have another contract when you're ready, one that will rely on your ability to remain fully undetected. Far to the west, there lives a fierce warlord and his company of loyal mercenaries. Excellent. Now listen closely. Roderick has recently taken ill. He now lies in eternal slumber, kept alive only by the daily administration of a powerful medicine. You must infiltrate Fort Such, find Roderick's medicine, and replace it with a poison bottle I will provide, but you must remain undetected. Whomever arranged this contract wants it to look like Roderick died from his illness, so discretion is essential. Attack no one, be seen by no one. If you are detected, the poisoning will fail, and Roderick must be killed in some other manner. That will, of course, forfeit your bonus.
I just don't know.
Who's there?
Is the medicine sustaining Roderick's life? Or just postponing his death? How can he survive
What's
for
that?
so long with a fever so high?
Nothing. Roderick's fever's in check, unlike your tongue. How can you think such things after all he's done for us? For you. Have a little faith.
Faith? Are you telling me we're supposed to rely on the good graces of the divines to keep Roderick alive? Even he would laugh at such nonsense.
Then what would you propose?
Where are you?
What's that?
Well met.
Ah, so you infiltrated Fort Such, remained undetected, and replaced the medicine with the poison I provided. You are truly a master of shadow. It pleases me greatly to offer you this reward and a well-earned bonus. Go now, rest. I'll have another contract ready whenever you are. So, are you ready to mingle with the doomed house guests? The contract is waiting. Do you like parties? Because you've been invited to one. Of course, you'll be killing all the other guests. Are you ready to attend? Splendid. You need to go to the city of Skingrad, to the large house known as Summit Mist Manor. There, you will meet up with 5 very unlucky guests. In order to receive your bonus, you must kill each guest secretly, one by one. The guests believe there is a chest of gold hidden in the house and have agreed to be locked inside until one of them finds it. In fact, the guests believe the key to the manor is inside the chest, and only by satisfying their greed will they be allowed to leave. Poor fools. There is, of course, no chest of gold. When all the guests lie dead, you will be free to leave. Now go. See the doorman at Summit Miss Manor. Each guest... Go now, dear family member, and may the Night Mother wrap you in her cold, loving embrace.
So the last guest finally arrives. I'll tell you what I told all the others. You go in, I lock the door. You don't come out until it's over. Now I'll tell you what I didn't tell everyone else. We have the same mother, you and I. And she wants you to have this. It's the key to the house. I guess someone else has already told you the other details. Kill all the guests, then leave, right? Well, you better get in there. Time to mingle. Thank Akatosh, the Oblivion crisis is over. Go, socialize. Talk to those fine people, and then plunge your knife into their throats when they ain't looking.
The 6th guest has finally arrived. Well, it's about time. Do you know how long we've been waiting? It seems like an age. Whoever invited us here must at least know us, don't you think? In any event, we're all stuck here together, so we might as well get acquainted. The rest of us have already traded introductions. I'm Matilda Petite. The others are Nels the Naughty, Neville, Devisi Dran, and Primo Antonius. Now who might you be? Please, tell us a little bit about yourself. Oh, you poor dear. Well, this does make things difficult for me. I want to find the gold as much as anyone, but you need it so much more than I do. The little dark elf. She seems a nice enough girl. But to be perfectly honest, I've never trusted their kind. The little dark elf. That's right, it's a Breton name. I'll have you know the Petites are one of High Rock's oldest and most respected noble families. He's a Nord. Mead-swilling barbarians, all of them. From what I gathered, he's a retired soldier. He's been all across the Empire fighting in various campaigns. Goodness, he's handsome. He's young, well-educated, and obviously full of himself. Not much different than any young nobleman, really. I have a good idea where that chest might be. That gold is as good as mine.
So, here we all are. It certainly isn't.
Ah, yes, the 6th guest. I'm Neville. It's nice to make your acquaintance. Ah, yes, Devisi Dran. She's a dark elf originally from Morrowind or... Matilda seems like an upstanding citizen of the Empire. Nels is a Nord, and like all Nords, he's a lawless barbarian with no respect for authority. I'm a Red Guard. Primo's a blue blood.
Well, hello there. Nels is my name. Dovisi is a sweet young lass. Kinda stuck up that way. Ah, don't let the name fool you. Once an Imperial Legion bulldog. Seems like a nice enough kid. All right then, I guess I better start looking. That gold's not going to find itself.
So, you finally showed up. It's about time. People of my station are not accustomed to waiting. She's quite beautiful, isn't she? The old woman. There's something about Nels I can't quite place. He reminds me of the guards under my father's employ. It's a regal name from a... All right.
Hello, I'm Dovesi. What I mean to say is, before you arrived, we all just sort of glanced around a bit. Not much to tell about me, really. Well, I really don't know her, but I wonder what makes him so naughty. He seems nice enough to me. He's a very serious man. He's very handsome. But please don't tell him I said so. I have a good idea where that chest might be. That gold is as good as mine. Is that why someone invited us here? I can't believe it's true. One of us is dead, and everyone else is convinced it was no accident. Not much to tell about me, really. It's hard to believe she's dead. Why would someone want to murder an old woman? I don't know what to make of all this, but I'm not sure I see Nels as a murderer. Does being a soldier make him a good person? Does it make him above murder? I hardly think so. Primo seems kind of nice. I just can't imagine him killing anyone. You'd be smart to stay with the rest of...
I'd say that with 2 people dead, it's time for everyone to pull together. We need to watch out for each other, stay in a group. Dovisi couldn't have been any more than 15 years old. What threat could she have posed? Why was she murdered? Damn it, I mean to find out. How could this happen? How could I have let my guard down? That poor old woman is dead. And I should have protected her. 2 people are dead. And the only thing the Nord can do is dive into a bottle of beer. If you ask me, it's all an act. Nels killed those people, and pretty soon he'll come for the rest of it. Don't you worry. When I gather more evidence, I'll take that scum down. Primo may be young, but he's no fool. He knows that the murder of 2 innocent people doesn't bode well for his own safety. Stay safe, if that's even possible.
2 people dead. If anyone else drops, I swear I'm gonna gather every drop of alcohol in this house and drink myself into a stupor. I can't believe she's dead. Seeing her body lying there. It's like my poor daughter all over again. What kind of sick, demented person could cut down an old woman in cold blood? 2 of us killed. And where was the stalwart legionnaire? I'm not sure what to think of the kid anymore. All I know is that 2 of the guests have been murdered, and he's just dandy. Makes you wonder. Stay safe, if that's even possible.
2 people are now dead. And for what? A trunk full of coins? How pathetic. She was so beautiful. And now she's gone. The old woman is dead. Murdered. Cut down in this very house. But why? Did she find the gold? And someone wanted it for their own? He's drinking even more than he was before. It seems that with each murder, Neville becomes that much more aware. If I didn't know better, I'd say he's planning on catching the killer himself. Stay safe, if that's even possible.
2 of us have been murdered. 1 of us is a killer. But who?
2 of us have been murdered.
So many people dead. I just don't know who to trust anymore.
You. What do you want? If you're looking for something to drink, I can't help you. It's mine. It's all mine. It's the only thing I have.
Well met.
You seem far too nice to be one of Ulrich's men. What can I do for you? Good day to you.
So good to see you. Is there anything you need?
Well done. Not only did you kill the 5 guests, you acted as an agent of terror and grief. You have earned your reward and bonus, assassin. I lay upon you now the Night Mother's blessing. May she walk with you always and guide your hand as you act in accordance with the 5 tenets. Greetings once more, assassin. When you're ready, I have a most important contract, one that has been sanctioned by the Black Hand itself. Do you recall the name Adamus Philida, the Imperial Legion best? It's time he joined Sithis in the Void. Think you're up to the task? Adamus Philida has spent his entire career investigating the Dark Brotherhood, interrupting our contracts, killing our family members. We tried to eliminate Philida, of course, but failed on 3 separate occasions. Now the Legion Pig's years of service have come to an end. He has retired. Philida must not be allowed such a victory. His destiny is darker. Philida now resides in Leowin, in the City Watch Barracks, an honored guest of the soldiers there. The Black Hand has sanctioned the Rose of Sithis. It is a magic arrow, specifically enchanted to kill its target. As long as the arrow hits Philida, he will die. But travel to Leowin, track Philida, learn his schedule. Kill Philida in any way, Rose or not, and the contract is complete. But to receive a bonus, you must go beyond murder. You must send a message. Once Philida is dead, take the very finger from his corpse, the one that bears an Imperial Legion signet ring. Deposit this finger in the desk of Philida's successor. Adamus Philida will find no rest in retirement, no. His soul will endure a kind of eternal suffering known only to those who have angered Sithis. Go now, dear family member, and may the Night Mother...
Sister, if I may have a word?
Yes. My pleasure, really.
Well met, adventure. Perhaps you'll be able to assist me. A small group of skooma dealers led... I've been trying to catch Lenavo for... I need someone to go in there and put a stop to... Bring me Lenavo's ring. Be vigilant. Lenavo is a snake.
Huh?
To arms! To arms!
Jump on my sword while you can! That's the best you can do? Ha-ha!
Any luck taking down Lenavo? You've done it! I can't even begin to thank you enough. By the Divines, I salute you in the name of the Legion. Here is your well-earned reward.